This is Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle. All right? This is Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle. I don't want nobody to say I'm talking behind your back. That's that's Love, whatever his name is. Adam Jackson and Dayvon Love. And this is Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle. Y'all is about the most, say this to your face, y'all are some of the most bullshit ass black people I ever seen in my life. When I came to your event at the Reginald Left Museum, I told y'all the haves and the have-nots. Y'all left me in jail in 2011. And now y'all want to stand up for Mosby? Man. Y'all want to stand up for Marilyn Mosby? So we're going to put this on the book so everybody can see this. Guilty plea and Christmas bomb threat. I'm not Emmett Till. I didn't commit no threat. That's parole and probation, all right? And Marilyn Mosby participated in this, so we don't have no misunderstandings. She deserved whatever she get. She sent a lot of innocent people to jail, all right? That's Marilyn Mosby in the cover-up coup. That's 2014. That's Tessa. That's Mark Marion from WMAR. That's Delegate Cardins and Brian Frost. And right there is Maryland's prison industry. Marilyn Mosby, Nick Mosby, Mayor Brandon Scott, Governor Westmore, Aisha Brave Boy, and Marilyn Mosby was all in the room when I did this, all right? We talking about your prison industry. Mass incarceration. You want to send Marilyn Mosby to jail? Send Scott Shellenberger to jail, all right? Send Scott Shellenberger to jail. If Mosby going to jail for that, then Scott Shellenberger can go to jail for this. That's Judge Holland, Judge O'Malley, all right? This is the criminalization of poverty, and that's Scott Shellenberger. You want to send Mosby to jail? Let's talk about the voter information. That's Governor O'Malley, all right? And right there, that's Jared Chimenez. That's Attorney General Eric Holder. See the date? 2009. Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle. You want to defend her, but what about us? That's one woman, but you sending over 1,000 black people to jail every day. You forgot about Keith Davis. She did that. She had no intentions of winning that case. She paid off the family before they even went to court. So let's get this shit straight. She ain't what you claim to be. Like I said, that's Governor O'Malley, and that was Governor O'Malley's lapdog. Nick Mosby, Marilyn Mosby, the Maryland Democratic Party. Y'all get paid to lock black people up. So Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle, shut the fuck up. That's Ivan Bates, the Baltimore Sun. That's Dwayne G. Davis, consent to be videotaped. That's parole and probation, your prison industry. That's WJZ, your media. Fox 45 went after Marilyn Mosby, and y'all should have went after Fox 45 and got them shut down. The shielding law don't apply when they abuse their powers, and they abused them when they went after Mosby. They abused them when they went after me. Only difference between me and Marilyn Mosby, I beat their ass. You can't. If you want to keep Marilyn Mosby out of jail, tell her to start snitching. They made the Stop Snitching video in 2006. Remember that, Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle? So what direction are you leading us in? If you're trying to rally the people around Marilyn Mosby, she's not Emmett Till. She sent Tyrone West, ain't said nothing about Tyrone West. She ain't said nothing about Anthony Anderson. Ain't said nothing about Maurice Donald Johnson. Ain't said nothing about Donnell Rochester. She ain't said shit about Tyrone West. And she let Keith Davis sit in jail. Fair exchange ain't no stick up without a gun. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, goddamn you. So Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle, like I said, you left me in jail too. You participated in this. We talking about the haves and the have-nots. You get the big picture here? The haves and the have-nots. That's Shorty's voice. 218 videos. That's Dayvon Love. Ask him about me. When I seen him face to face, I said the same thing to him at the Reginald F. Museum. Everybody was in the room. What I say on social media, I say it to your face. Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle is part of the haves. I'm part of the have-nots. Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle ain't said shit about ending the war on drugs, but you want to save Marilyn Mosby. I didn't hear you say nothing about Keith Davis. I don't see you say nothing about Tyrone West. And Mosby was the one that's supposed to charge. She didn't charge nothing about Tyrone West. She ain't charged nothing about Maurice Donald Johnson. She didn't bring them charges. Now you want us to save her. Dog, it ain't Captain Save-A-Ho. Let it go. Let it go. She don't deserve to serve, and she deserve what she get. If you want to go after the system, go after the system. It's called Operation Greylord. Go after the system. Get Eric Barron to testify, because this is what you did. Phony bomb threat. I put a toilet in front of the courthouse to expose the corruption in 2011. I did it in 2006. That's Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle. That's President Biden in the Department of Justice. And that's the Maryland Black Caucus. Like I said, the haves versus the have-nots. I put it in a book. So Dayvon Love, you seen the book. This is you, kid. Your life unfolding in front of the people. Social media for social change. That's Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle. That's President Biden. That's Runners for Justice and Shorty. That's Speaker Adrian Jones. That's Bill Ferguson. Yeah, remember? Shorty making a documentary. That's Jackie Addison. That's Dutch Rupersberger. That's Kwaisa Mfume. Contact Kwaisa and get my paperwork. That's Brooke Learman. Contact her and get my paperwork. That's Natisha. She's the chief public defender. That's Xavier Conway. We talking about corruption in the courts. Black faces. Black faces selling out the black community. You feel me? That's the rule. That's the rule. And that's Scott Shellenberger. I blew the whistle on Shellenberger a long, long time ago. That's Kaylin Young. Delegate Kaylin Young. Go get my paperwork. That's Corey McCrae, Jackie Addison, and Kaylin Young. Get my paperwork. I did that. That's Delegate Stephanie Smith. Get my paperwork. That's Delegate Stephanie Smith. Corey McCrae. Delegate Stephanie Smith. You feel me? Jill P. Carter. That's the Department of Justice, Eric Barron. You want to go after Marilyn Mosby and help Marilyn Mosby? Tell her to start snitching. Go to Eric Barron's office and get my paperwork. Dayvon. That's Eric Barron. And that's Marilyn Mosby. She in the book. That's Marilyn Mosby. She got a whole page. You feel me? Welcome to the sideshow. The big show. She getting ready to go to jail. Y'all want to protect Scott Shellenberger? And y'all traded off Marilyn Mosby. That's the Department of Justice, Eric Holder, 2014. Mail receipts. Social media for social change. And that's your boy, Ivan Bates. You feel me? Fox 45, David Smith, Armstrong Williams put a lot of money in Ivan Bates' pocket and Sheila Dixon's pocket to send black people to jail. That's Attorney General Anthony Brown. That's Peter Francott. That's Kwaisa Mfume. If you go to Kwaisa Mfume today, get my paperwork. He told you to follow me on social media, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. If you go to Attorney General Anthony Brown, get my paperwork. Your whole corruption machine is in his hands, and he was part of it. Governor O'Malley's mom machine, the money you make off black bodies. That's Brooke Learman, $250 million. Yeah. And that's States Attorney Mosby. That's Marilyn Mosby. And that's Marilyn Mosby. She better start snitching. That's Marilyn Mosby. Tell her to get that paperwork. And that's from 2021. You see the date? That's Marilyn Mosby. That's Marilyn Mosby. That's Marilyn Mosby. That's Francott. That's Chief Judge Mary Barbera. See the date? October. That's Sheila Roof. That's Izzy. And that's Shellenberger. Education instead of incarceration. Books over bars. That's Mark Steiner from WEEA Radio. Dr. K. The Carson Institute. Ray Winbush. Morgan State University. He did that story on me and y'all ain't opened your mouth since. That's Izzy. See who that is? That's Jay Fisher, the sheriff from Baltimore County. And that's States Attorney Scott Shellenberger. That's Carl Jackson, and he been protecting this. And if you go directly to Governor O'Malley's wife, Katie O'Malley, the judges, the lawyers, the politicians, and Governor Hogan. If Blagojevich can go to jail, so can Governor Hogan. Making a movie ain't against the law. Governor Hogan had me taken off the ballot in 2024. In 2014, Marilyn Mosby was there, the cover-up crew. Remember Marilyn? 2014, that's Governor Hogan. Remember him? That's Boyd Rutherford. That's Boone. And that's Scott Shellenberger. And that's me and Governor Hogan. That's Jared Gimenez. We talking about voter suppression in 2014. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. He just won the elections. He's going to be running from a federal investigation. That's Governor Westmore. That's Governor Westmore. Get my paperwork. You want to get out of jail? Make him produce that paperwork. Flip the script. Turn on the Department of Justice. Open your mouth. Because if not, leaders of a beautiful struggle ain't nothing for you. It ain't nothing for you. You feel me? It ain't nothing for you. So Dayvon, y'all like information and y'all like data. I got a lot of data. Data that right there. Go to Judge Carrion. Go to Governor Westmore. Go to Ivan Bates. Made a movie about y'all. Black Arts District. Starring leaders of a beautiful struggle.